So you can see Keelanit's boat moving in these waves. It's 6:30 a.m. and this swell has come into this anchorage, and it's probably going to be really hard to see it on GoPro, but we are getting rocked and rolled like this. We have a 50-mile trip today, which is going to take all day, and there's not supposed to be any wind, we hear, so we're probably going to be doing some motoring, and then we want to find a great spot when we anchor because of this horrible storm that's coming in. It's going to be blowing 30 knots for 4 days minimally, so we have to find a good spot and make sure we're all cozy and protected because the wind is going to start coming in. Today's Friday, really late tonight, so in the middle of the night tonight, around 3 a.m. So yeah, we have an agenda today. Grateful to have had yesterday to dive. It was amazing, and we're just hoping that on our way back up from the Ragged Islands, when we pass through here again, we'll be able to stop. Hopefully it will happen to be calm, and we'll be able to get more diving in because there is a lot more to explore. Just hope we get to come back. But we'll see. It's all up to Mother Nature. Today we're headed to the very bottom of the Ragged Island chain, all the way down to an island which happens to be the location of the only thing close to a town for hundreds of miles. We made the hop over to the northern part of this remote chain of islands in our last episode, over the course of 2 days, enjoying blissful sailing conditions. For today's 50-mile journey, the forecast calls for light wind on the nose, so we are expecting to motor. We are making the trip today because a storm is expected to move through the area within 24 hours, and we need protection from the 30 knots that are predicted to blow for 4 straight days. There is an anchorage in an island all the way at the very bottom of the Ragged Island chain, which offers protection from the wind angle we're expecting. So we're headed there and plan to explore the islands we'll skip on our way back up after the big storm passes through.
So the small waves we started with a couple hours ago have turned into big waves. I'm seeing like 6 to 7 feet. Some a little smaller, I guess 4 to 7 feet. But yeah, we might have to roll out the mainsail because we're just moving a lot. Barracuda? Like a tuna, right? Or
yeah, mahi, like something bigger. Like since remember the race to go for like. Our fishing rod was taken in Europe, so I had some extra line I had and put on the spool. Got a little bungee around it. Seems to work. Here we go. Calm down as soon as you get it out of the water. It's funny.
Wondering why we're throwing these Barracuda back? It's actually not because they're not good eating, but because they can be dangerous for humans to consume, at least in this part of the world. The reason for that is due to the toxins they carry, which can result in an illness called Ciguatera fish poisoning. It's a nasty illness, affecting the nervous system and can cause a host of dangerous symptoms.
see how many barracuda we can catch in one sail. This is our third.
Oh, one this time. Come here, little cuda.
It's unfortunate that we can't eat barracuda here, but there are places where they can be consumed safely, and not too far away either. For example, in the Caribbean, the reef fish in all islands south of Guadeloupe are toxin-free. The good thing is that small reef fish can be safely consumed here in the Bahamas, because they haven't accumulated enough of the toxin to pose a risk. So we target adult fish, but smaller size ones. And ciguatera only applies to reef fish, not pelagic fish like tuna. That's because these pelagic fish don't eat fish that live on one coral reef, but rather travel great distances, and therefore don't accumulate toxins the way reef fish do.
Barracuda number 4.
And I like how that one had 2 buoys, that way it lines like going across.
That one had 2 as well. That's what I went right in the middle. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we've just run over a lobster pot.
Not necessarily. This one kept us out of the way. Untangled. All right. Wants to come off our rudder, right?
Can you try the boat hook from this angle, hon?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a first for us.
Yeah.
For all those years of sailing Long Island. Is it on the rudder?
Both.
Oh. Ew.
Your pot's right on like the rum line.
Yeah.
Recommended track.
I'll get it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Good job. Good, hon.
It was nice in there, actually.
Yeah,
The boat was quite bobbing.
it was pretty calm. Do you want me to go out on deck and watch for these things?
I guess so. Yeah, it was kind of amusing.
Yeah, they are. They're really everywhere, these things.
I think it would have been good for you. I had to use a bit of muscle to get it off the prop.
Yeah.
So I think the prop, even though it wasn't spinning, the line had done this several times. So I think we actually, like, I think we were, even though I put it in neutral, I think
twisted it around the rudder?
twisted it, yeah. No, around the prop actually had it. So it was like wedged around one of the blades of our prop head. I had to take the tension off the trap and then.
Oh yeah, sounds, I get it now. Still a little sprightly out here, although not nearly as bad as it was before. But yeah, so I'm out here, I'm gonna just look for pots. We could see there's like a string of them to our starboard, but after that encounter, I'm just gonna station myself out here. I'm gonna put on some more sunscreen and just hang out. Whoa, dolphin! Ah! Oh my gosh, so cool! Oh, they're all coming! Ah! Oh! Oh my god!
Full-on RV life over here.
Cruising life. Yeah, something big. Yeah, it's a shark. I don't know. I don't know.
You wanted to anchor somewhere like here?
Yeah.
I'll flip her around, okay?
Okay. We've officially made it to the Ragged Islands and I cannot wait to celebrate. And we've got to get all our celebrating done between now, which is almost 3 o'clock, and the end of the day because it's going to turn really nasty here overnight and be a completely different looking place.
Maybe we don't want to be the furthest boat out though. Like, maybe want to go inside of Delos, you know?
Yeah.
They know something about that pass, I don't know.
Yeah. It's just hard to pick a spot because they all kind of look good. We also have a pretty shallow keel. Oh, starfish. Look,
Yeah.
there's starfish. Yeah. Are we anchoring?
Yeah.
I thought you said you wanted to go in.
No, we're crossing.
Oh, you're gonna drift back.
Yeah, I'm back.
There's an orange and a yellow starfish chilling right next to each other. Oh, and there's another one. So there's our friends keeling it. They're making their way in now. Cruisers spend a lot of time talking about broken things, weather, and anchoring. So that's what we're just doing right now. And yeah, it is like silent. I almost feel like I need to whisper. It's so quiet.
There's no wind. Wind guns aren't going off.
Yeah, it's almost a little eerie.
Calm before the storm.
Yeah, right. The calm before the storm, exactly.
Yeah, get in. I might just jump in the water right now.
Me too.
We too.
So we've just come back from a swim and I am heating up some coconut rice that I made last night and preparing the other mackerel fillet. And I have an avocado and I have my leftover slaw that I made with cabbage. So I'm pretty excited to have a fish taco tonight, and Bill, who is not as much of a fan of fish tacos as I am, is going to have some pork chop that we have defrosted, but he's gonna have it with the coleslaw, the cabbage, and we're making some broccoli. And I think, what were you just doing, honey?
Setting the anchor alarm.
For this big blow that's coming in.
Yeah, so we backed down an anchor to the north. I see it actually did drag a little bit, reset within a few feet, and I just drove over in a dinghy. And so now we could see if we drag. We'll leave it on all night.
Yeah, because
Probably should tend to my food. It's like,
yeah.
oopsie daisies. Oh, that's probably done.
It's a good thing you're not picky. The wind has just changed direction. It is now coming closer to the direction that it's going to come out of for this blow, which is northeast. So that's why Bill was just resetting the anchorage to make sure that now that we've switched, the anchor is set.
Yeah, we came in, it was blowing south, so we did a 180 switch.
Yeah.
And I could actually see the mark, like skid marks in the sand where the anchor reset, so I'm glad we backed down hard on it.
This is going to be really interesting because you can see how calm it is in here right now. It's going to go from this wind to 20 knots apparently. I find it a little hard to believe, but whether or not it actually changes over that ferociously, it will change, and it's going to be blowing 33 knots
Sunday to Tuesday.
by Sunday, and it is Friday night. So we will keep you posted, but this calm little anchorage is not going to look like this. I feel great that we got in the water again. We saw so many fish. We feel like we hit the jackpot. So far, everything that we've heard about the raggeds is true. There's a lot of sea life here. So it's amazing so far. Oh, that's perfect. Thanks, honey. There goes the sun.